So EA have released the 88 rated max hero base upgrade. We've completed it. We're going to show you how to grind it in today's video. We're going to talk about a lot of things. There's a lot of things that have just come out that we need to cover. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Now, if you want to grind this, I would highly recommend that you try to watch as much as video as you can. Any questions throughout the video, make sure you comment down below. But let's see who we get out of our hero. Max 88 hero. We got Yaya Toure from our foot channel also. I don't want Yaya. Is that Govu? Is it? No, Govu. I don't know who it is. Not Govu. Is it Govu? I mean, it's French. Okay, it wasn't. It was, is it Gilly, I think his name is? I mean, I'll take it. Don't know whether it's a dub or a no. You have to let me know. Now, I've just uploaded a video on the channel, basically a brand new series I'm doing where you basically spend no money whatsoever and you get the game and you grind all the SBCs and objectives and get your team upgraded for free. So I highly recommend you watch that. Now, EA have dropped a massive bombshell today. We have got ourselves the Mixed League upgrades and the Premium League upgrades, all known as League SBCs. I'm going to do a full breakdown of this on my channel after this video goes up. If you want to learn how to grind these, I highly recommend. If you guys are new to this channel, to watch these videos, and if you're old to these channels, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The bronze pack method video that we've been doing is for this moment. Now, we get a load of packs back. It's going to be the best way to grind. Now, we've got the gold upgrade, the silver upgrade, and the bronze upgrade. We can now go ahead and get rid of all three of those. So the SBCs that you want to basically grind this is going to be the Total Rush, the 2 League SBCs, and the combo upgrade if you really want to, and I'm explaining how this works. Starting off with the Premium Mixed League. So we are going to go ahead to the Premier League and La Liga. Looks like they give us the same packs as last year. Now, how this works is you have 2 leagues. You basically go from there. Now, we have got some things in SBC storages, which is interesting to help, as well as in our club. But the first thing we're going to do is go to Prem. We're going to go low to high. And we are just going to pop in these cards one by one. Starting off with the goalkeeper. So today I wanted to introduce you to eldorado.gg. It's a fantastic website to get yourself some FC25 coins. If you're looking to improve your team, it can take up to a matter of 30 minutes and the coins will be deposited into your account. Not only this, they have trusted and verified sellers. So you are buying off somebody else who has the coins available. And it has their delivery time and their review rating of how reliable and fast they are. And 100% guaranteed money back or refund if you are not happy or satisfied with your order. On top of this, they have over 34,000 positive to excellent reviews on their website, so you know these are one of the best places to go. Don't forget to use code NANIC to get your discount on your coins. The link will be in the description and in the comment section down below. Let's get back to the video. Now, how this works is you need 1 player from each club. So basically, you can't have 2 Chelsea players, anything like that. So you really want to make sure that you don't have players from the same club when you're going through and doing this. Now, the way I like to do this is we go ahead and we pop in 6 or 7 players from different clubs into these positions I'm about to show you now. So if I back out, you can see here, we're going to pop them into this position here now. Now, these extra 4, because we already have the chemistry, we can actually just go ahead and either keep it with Premier League or swap it to La Liga. And we're just going to go ahead and pick 4 random gold cards from 4 different teams. So right like that. And then we can pop these in any position here. Like I say, I'm going to go into a full deep dive and explain how to do this one by one in the video after this. But you want to basically grind these as if these are your best friend. Now, the gameplay, I don't know about you guys, but for me, is absolutely horrendous. So I'm really happy we've got something to do on the menus. I'm a menu grinder. That's what I do. But you can see here, this pack alone gives us an 82 rated or higher, and it's 6 golds. Now, we might not get a walkout or anything every time, but we do get a walkout out of this, and this can exactly, it's going to be Grimaldo by the looks of it. That can go into the Hero SBC. That can go into much more. Now, if you don't have these cards for these League SBCs, one, you should have been watching the channel a long time ago, because I've been showing you how to do this from basically day 1 of FC25. But do not fear, there are other ways. So we're not going to continue on with the rest of these. We are going to head over to the mixed one. Now, this is going to be your best friend for grinding the League SBCs. But like I say, I will be doing a video on that a little bit later. And we are basically want to go through one by one. So the first one here is going to start from scratch. And what we are going to do is we're going to go to Squad Builder, right? We're going to go to basically League. And we're just going to find Libertadores or Sudamericana for the sake of this. And then once we have done that, we can go ahead. Oh, it's not going to be here, is it? Because the game's broken. Give me 1 second just to find it. Okay, so it's not here. So ignore that. We are going to head back onto this, and we're going to search the old classic way. Of course, EA adds something new in, and there is no way. So to find Libertadores or Sudamericana, it's going to be on your list here, for example. So we're going to go Sudamericana, and we're going to go low to high. Now, what we need to do is have at least 4 or 5, I think it's 6 players actually from the same club. Very easy to do once you get the league. You can just go through one by one. So go ahead and find a club that's got 6. Now you can get all of these from bronze packs. That's the beautiful thing about this, and silver packs, as well as doing the bronze upgrade and the silver upgrades that I showed you in all of the previous other videos that we've been doing. The reason why I've been mentioning that so much is to get into this position that we're in now. So let me go ahead and see if I can finish this SBC. I'll be back in a second. So, for example, I have 4 of these players all from the same team. Now, I'm just going to move them around so I can get some sort of chemistry with them. But we need to have 6. Now, we can only have bronze or silvers. So, what we want to do is essentially have a look what the club is called. And you can see here, if we search the club, it's going to be this team here, Deportivo Tama. We're going to go over to the transfer thing, and then we're just going to go back down to the same filter again. We're going to go Sudamericanas, and then that team. And we're just going to put this to 200. Now, make sure you don't buy the same player. So we are going to go ahead, what's just happened here? We are going to go ahead and buy the goalkeeper because we don't have the goalkeeper and the other position. But for 200 coins max, no more than that. That's the trick for this, is to basically keep it as cheap as possible for 200 coins max. So the goalkeeper, perfect. And we do need to have the left winger as well. Now that I have got the 6 players from the same team, we can now just go ahead and put in any bronzes that we want from the rest of the league. It doesn't really matter to give us the chemistry if we need it. That's the beautiful thing about this. You see there, we can tick off a few more. So let's go back to the same league. We're going to go low to high, and then all we're going to do here is just pop in one by one, as you can see. Now, like I say, I'm going to go into more depth in this in the other video once I finish this one. So again, if you want to learn how to do this properly, that's going to be the best way to do it. But just quickly for the purpose of this, we've now gone ahead and done this. Now, how this works, we get a silver pack back. Yeah, you could argue that's not worth your time, but I promise you, if you go ahead and complete all of these, you will get loads and loads of return. Now, we are looking for League SBC cards out of this to help us grind the rest. So, for example, we got ourselves an Italian League, a Championship League player. We've also got a Sudamericana player here and a La Liga player there. So, those cards are going to be fantastic for League SBCs. Or if we wanted to sell them, we can go ahead and sell them for extra coins. But you want to basically just go through step by step of every single one of those leagues over and over and over again to get more and more packs back. Because what that's going to do then is give you this pack at the end, which is the same one we did at the start that gave us the Grimaldo pack that we got the Grimaldo out of from the Premier League La Liga. It gave us a walkout. Now, you want to go ahead and complete these as well. And the trick is with these one is to use leagues that you don't typically use for League SBC. So, for example, the Women's League. That's a perfect one for it as well. And then any of your off leagues will go into these upgrades. So, for example, what are off league cards? Go to gold, and it's any of the cards that don't go into the League SBC. So, for example, the Greek League. We've then got the women's cards. All of the women's cards in particular go into these, especially rares as well. Make sure you're getting rid of all the ones that you don't need. These are going to be called upgrade cards just for future preference in case you don't know. And that's going to be your best way of grinding all of these cards as you go through. Now, if you do have to put some in, you put some in. It's not the end of the world. But it's just trying to be as efficient as possible when you're going through these. As you can see here, we should have enough cards altogether. And now we can go ahead and submit it. So that's how you're going to grind these with all of your off-league cards. They're going to go into these combo upgrades, which then can help you go ahead and do the, what's it called? The Hero SBC or whatever else you're looking to do. And then you're just going to keep going round and round and round with the League SBCs and much more. Now, Bronze Packs is going to be your best way of doing this. And like I said, I've done a video on the channel recently. Go ahead and check that out. For example, that's a League SBC card we can use, and then that's an upgrade card we can use, or they're both League SBCs depending on which teams you're doing. But that's how you're going to grind it. Let me know down in the comment section down below who you get out of your Hero SBC, and come back to watch how to grind the League SBCs, and I'll catch you in the next video.